Okay, cool. All right. Hello. Bye. Thank you for the care package. I will do that in a minute. Okay, so what just happened? Essentially, Cell has apparently I have like PTSD over my PC breaking last time and making it so that I couldn't stream for over a month. You sound great. Thank you. So, is my avatar broken? What am I? Uh, but no, so I have like PTSD over the last time that my microphone broke, and apparently it was just an audio driver. I just had to go update a driver. Like I unplugged my microphone, I was freaking out, tearing through my settings. I was getting ready to figure out what like card in my computer runs audio, and I was gonna tear it out and smash it with a hammer. Uh but Yeah, no, like I said, I was freaking out. But like I went and I unplugged my microphone and then I went and got my laptop, which I barely use anymore. I keep telling myself I should start using it for I should either use it for like some more personal work or I should wipe it and sell it. But while it is still a good like it's not before it gets too out of date because it's slightly getting older, but it's not like old, you know what I mean? Because it was a high-end gaming laptop from like 2019. Like it's old, but it's like a person would still buy it on like for $100 old. You know what I mean? Um, but anyway, I plugged my microphone into my laptop and then it was like the microphone worked. And then I'm like, oh thank God the microphone isn't fried. And then I was messaging my IT friends, and one of them's like, have you checked your drivers? And I'm like, I didn't expect it to just turn off if the driver didn't work. If the driver had an update, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why would it just stop working? How does my PC even know I have a driver update? Why did it not tell me I have a driver update? If it knew it well, and if it knew that, if it knew well enough that there was a driver update enough to shut off my microphone when it had been working the day before, how did why did it not just update it? Or it let me know it needed updated? Anything. That's just so dumb. I hate it. I would pay the money to never have this problem again. Like I would pay a subscription service of like $25-50 to just never have to sit and have to think about this and like stress out over my stuff again. But I don't know. I am extreme. I am still upset over my PC destroying multiple microphones before. What? Um. Anyway, technology and making sense. That's never happened. Anyway, yeah. I'm sure you guys have seen the new emotes. I was gonna wait for putting out all the emotes all at once, but I got impatient. I decided I was just gonna go ahead and go through with it. So we have all new emotes. So if you go check out the emotes, some of them are free. You don't even need a subscription here to use them. I made sure to add that was one of the big things I wanted to add is that I wanted everybody to have at least a couple free emotes. You only get like 5 for like if you're not subscribed. But I tried to make sure you guys had some good ones. I gave you guys lurk, wave, heart, hype, and everything's on like this is fine. Just everything's on fire. I hope you guys appreciate those. Um but yeah, uh-oh. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, new emotes done up by the lovely Nade, the same person who did the model art for my model. So, please go give Nade, all your support. I believe if you click on the emotes, there should be a link to Nade in the emotes under them as the person I've attributed them to as having done the art for them. Ironically, funny enough, though, was able to attribute my Yippee one to myself because I in fact did the art on that one. I just thought that was funny that like while I was doing that, I was like, can I give myself attribution for my own emote that I did the art for, and I can. So that's just funny to me. Um, but yeah, so we got new emotes. I did manage to. I will say I'm a little disappointed in myself because yesterday I was like, I'm gonna spend all of my normal stream time recording TikToks. I recorded 4 TikToks in like a 3 to 4 hour span. But you know what? It was nice to kind of have like a day off actually, because I kind of end up with the way I kind of have my day packed. I pretty much just I wake up, I get dressed and like eat breakfast, and then I stream until I go to work, and then the second I get home from work, I go pass out. So you know, not exact. So like I probably could use to add some more like scheduled breaks in there. Although my days off from work feel just as much like feel just as much like breaks if I as the days off from stream. So I think if I do take days off, I'll probably try to stagger them between the two. You know what I mean? So that I can like have my days off where I have just focus on stream and days off where I focus on IRL stuff. Hi, Sai. But I'm a workaholic. I don't like taking any days off. I just want to keep going all the time. I just want to stream and stream and stream. I want to live on here. You know what I mean? Uh, unless I'm tired and then I want to go take a nap. But literally I want those two modes. I want sleeping and I want streaming. Nothing else. But yeah, naps are fire. Yeah. I meant big naps though. By that I mean actually just sleeping. I can't do naps. I always wake up like really grumpy. Because I guess grumpy is the proper word. But um, I will say I planned on us doing date everything today. I think we might actually try to rush into date everything a little bit faster because we had an entire hour eaten up by me trying to solve tech issues that shouldn't be a Cell went to do a thing and suddenly had to freak out over an hour trying to figure out what's wrong with their PC again. You know, I will hold by that. The fact that my PC gave me 0 update, did not let me know, and just canned all of my programs, just like, nope, no audio. Your audio drive is out of date. You can't use audio. Why? It worked yesterday before you gave out the audio update. I'd rather you just didn't update it. Wow, I'm upset about that. I am like feeling so stressed out right now still from the dumb driver update. Blah. Um, any, anyway, yeah. So anyway, I think I'm gonna rush into switching to the game. Uh, Sadly, I think a lot of our just chatting time probably got eaten up by probably did get eaten by the tech issues. So but yeah, today we're gonna do some date everything. We're really chipping away at that. We have a bunch of we've got a lot of characters to love us. Um, but God, I am stressed out. I am like miles a minute, not really thinking about what I'm saying or anything. Okay. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna just come on over here and we're gonna go boop. All right. Oh wait. One other thing we need to do. Uh all right. All right. Who is that character? Who is this like sassy like diner waitress, like 50s diner waitress? Didn't that didn't that voice have that like sort of vibe to it? Um, but yeah, the biggest thing I am grateful for. Oh, no game audio. Oh yes, of course. The biggest thing I am really grateful for when it comes to this tech issues is that I was able to solve it in just an hour. Because if it took me any longer, I probably would have actually had to cancel stream. So, all right. So where were we? So I believe we were one away from getting Michelin. Thankfully you didn't have to, right? Okay, if I remember right, we ended last stream with us getting love with Monique. Decided to go on a whirlwind tour of the house with you. Yeah. We also realized Dina, what have you done? Why? Why did you do this? Why did you null insufficient without unresolved error? Lyric, congratulations. We also, I think we did start working on Lyric. We were one away from Michelin. Then we started with Parker. And then we have been talking to Dorian, because if I remember right, we talked to him at the gym. So we need to sit and find him at every possible location to get him to love us.
Nope.
All right.
Hi there. I'm just finishing up my latest round of reviews. Care to have a read?
Yeah, let's hear Koa's Fusion Barbecue joint.
Koa's Two Currents. Let us see. When we walked into the living room for our lunch rendezvous, there was a lot to take in.
All right.
Hawaiian and Korean themes blended seamlessly in this laid-back barbecue joint. Palm shack decor as if we were transported to Maui, but with traditional Korean furnishings reminiscent of Seoul's best restaurants.
Okay.
Not to mention the comfiest couch seats you could imagine. Bravo! But what about the food? The food? Simply put, this is comfort food that is big on comfort.
Okay.
And we are here for it. My guest and I love the crisscrossing flavors that seem to add a new punch to old classics. This fusion left us feeling fused to the couch in the best possible way. Koa has won big in the food department.
Forgot that I summoned to give me a care package. Hydrate. Posture check. Stretch. Hi.
In conclusion, if you want a fusion that leaves you feeling like you just toured the world, all without leaving the comfort of your own couch, Koa's Two Currents is our current pick for the best new restaurant in the living room.
All right.
Which review next?
Freddy's Ice Cream Place.
Ah, yes. Freddy's Yummy Yeti.
All right.
Ahem. This rustic hole in the wall is, at first glance, nothing to write home about. But the frozen exterior belies an inner warmth that brings joy to the soul. From the icicles hanging off the sign to the vintage ice cream box seats. The Yummy Yeti transports one to a magical frozen kingdom reminiscent of a time gone by. Ambiance? 5 stars.
All right.
But what about the food? While at the Yeti, we devoured 2 absolutely delightful frozen treats.
Hi, Coco.
And let me assure you, this isn't the kind of place you go with a full stomach. You'll want a single scoop of one of his unique flavors. Don't forget to save space for his one-of-a-kind, decadent masterpiece. The Everyday is Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
Food? 5 stars.
Yeah, Archangel. Yeah, welcome back. So, it was just a driver update. And I have so much PTSD over when my PC fried my previous 3 microphones that I just assumed it was all... that my computer was just broken. So, again. I am good. I am still feeling super stressed out from thinking my PC broke again. But I am doing well.
Service, of course, can make or break a new restaurant. How was Freddy's?
Because it's Monday. Happy Monday, Mac.
My lovely guest and I were tended to and immediately made to feel right at home.
You see, this is part of why I'm like, man, maybe we need to have like a neutral time zone that we can all go off of online. You know what I mean? Because like my time zone is right now, it is 6 p.m. But like, part of me is like, man, I feel like we should have like a centralized time zone for everybody where it'll be like, where we can like, if you're online, you can just sit and use that one so everyone knows what time it is without having to sit and like think and convert time frames. Or days, even.
We were never without our host's attention. He saw to it that we treated ourselves to whatever we liked. 5 glowing stars for service. All in all, well, dear friends, I must say that new ice cream joint in town is an absolute accomplishment. All things considered, Freddy Yeti has cracked the code. Or should I say, cracked the cone. Your faithful critic can highly recommend it.
All right.
Which review next?
Daisuke's Sushi Shop that you didn't
Here's
enjoy.
my review for Omakase Daisuke. The headline reads, a traditional triumph. From the exquisitely understated decor to the traditional greetings at the door, Omakase Daisuke hits every single mark of a great sushi restaurant. Ambiance, menu selection, food quality, and value are of the highest grade. The at first glance hideous presentation belies sushi of the highest caliber. I've truly never tasted its equal. My guest and I enjoyed a wonderful and, dare I say, romantic dinner for 2.
Oh, you actually enjoyed
I
it?
can recommend this restaurant without a shred of hesitation.
I thought you guys were saying... I thought he was saying, like, our first time there that it was terrible.
Omakase Daisuke receives 5 out of 5 stars. This new kid on the block is here to stay.
Heck yeah! Everyone had good restaurants. Let's go.
Now we come to the most important review of them all.
Oh?
Our reviews of one another. So, what do you think of me?
I find... I'd like to make a reservation. Romantic dinner for 2?
To be honest, I'm not sure your palate is refined enough for my taste.
Oh.
But might I propose a dinner out as friends?
Of course, friendship with you would be great.
I see that our tastes here are in alignment. I can think of no better way to celebrate our friendship than to have a bite to eat. What do you say, friend? Shall we indulge?
Yeah, let's go back to... Let's get a bite at Kella's.
I think I'll leave my review notes at home for this one. You're already 5 stars in my book.
Man!
Foodie friends!
Poodle hair, that's all I think about when I look at him. That's fair. He said friend like 6 times. I know. He's like, just... You tried to hit on me right now while I'm trying to friend zone you, and we need to establish where you are at here. Like, immediately. Damn! I bet it's because of me disagreeing with him at Daisuke's. because he didn't like Daisuke, and then I was like, Daisuke is fine, and I like showed him up a little bit. Hi. All right. All right, who's up next? Let's see. Man, it's such a wait. Actually, wait. Is he someone we can get a candy for? I wonder. Smart. What? Yeah, Coco. What? Anyway, let's see here. Who is next? So we finished Michelin. Boink. Status. Let's see here. Oh, okay, wait. Who else did we just talk to? Oh, yeah, we need to work on, Lyric. Is, I think, one of the next people we wanted to work on.
Nope.
So where are we at with these? Bathsheba, Fabrizio, Jeremy. He's been getting to me. Got 2 fans, ice cold drinks, a shirt, and a towel that I put. I 100% feel that. It is so bad. And the worst part is it's actually rained a couple times. Like, it actually rained. And instead of cooling it down, the rain has always been so short that it just makes it so, like, humid instead. So suddenly it goes from, like, it's so hot to, now it's hot and it's humid. And then it's back to hot again after, like, a couple hours. It's just, like, it just, like, gets my hopes up just to destroy them. Sweet Daisuke. Push from her. That's Daisuke. Dishy was the dishwasher. Scandalabra. Flowery fellow with flair. Okay, so that's Drysdale. Ventilation system. There's an anime lady who plays tennis out there. It's one of the biggest secrets. Ronaldini. Penelope is a pin. Okay. It's been unbearable for over a week. Usually I get at least a day or 2 of no sun up here. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I like. I like when it rains for a while. Supportive. Okay, so Shelly and Telly. All right. It looks like Telly would be our next person if we were to follow along with those. All right, let's talk to Lyric.
I've written it! The tome!
Oh wait, also, we've been doing a guide with all of these, so let me quickly just pull up the guide. Because Lyric seems to be one of the harder ones. Lyric, because like apparently you have to be really particular about what you write with Lyric for it to do anything. Um. All right, date everything. You're still missing so many datables. I feel like we've spoken to almost all the items and appliances. I think we're pretty close to having seen everybody. All right. Okay. Me either. I love fall. Fall is my favorite season.
Pretty heavy, but worth the effort.
Dang.
But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing.
The hoi polloi. Also, guide isn't helpful if it's not in a place I can see it. There we go.
So I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
I think the best time of year is fall through early winter. Then you have deep winter, which is terrible. And I hate heavy winter. Heavy winter is winter after Christmas, basically, like, or maybe around New Year's. Once you get past New Year's, winter sucks, and it keeps going on for way too long. Like, at least for where I live, winter ends in like March, April, sometimes as late as that. So it's like, and then spring, I've never really had spring exist. Spring always feels like maybe like a single month compared to like all the other seasons. Brings me great joy. You know what? I can see winter being enjoyable. I don't dislike winter. I used to hate winter, but I've been living in apartments, and now that I realized all I really hated was snow shoveling. Like, if I didn't have to shovel snow, I would like winter. Apparently, I didn't hate winter after all. I just hated snow shoveling. Apparently, I just need to get a snowblower and I'll enjoy winter. Something I could do way easier. Winter sports, but going out for walks and hearing the crackling of ice and snow as I walk, astounding. I just like everything being cooler. In fact, actually, I've decided when I eventually move from where I currently live, I don't think I ever want to live in a desert again. Hate traveling in snow. I agree. Driving in snow also sucks, but I think city living, when you have an apartment and you don't have to deal with this snow like removal, I think city living is quite nice in winter, actually. Everything is cool. Other people deal with the snow for you. You could, especially if you don't have a car and you can just walk. So who's your friends,
The wall,
Lyrics?
ceiling, and floor, of course.
Oh, okay.
Who else would be a support group, darling?
The most supportive group of all. The structure of the building. Cool fall night, just vibing, talking with a friend. That sounds lovely.
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
Okay.
And the name of the book is?
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Is it still a room without a door? Yes. You don't need a door. A lot of places will is it a room so you're saying like most hallways are considered their own room and they don't usually have doors.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Whoa. Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Wallace?
Let's begin.
This book is splendid.
We very much enjoyed reading it.
Okay.
Wall.
Perhaps it is not true literature, but it should sell quite well in today's marketplace.
I mean, just 4 walls, floor, and ceiling, no doors to get in and out? No, not necessarily. Sometimes you can just have, like, an open passageway.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
And also, I would argue a door frame is part of the wall, not the door. Absolutely.
Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Wait, you're actually Mac's gonna publish it? Way to go. That's awesome. I love that we're at a point with our relationships with everybody that like we're just sending people we like to other people we like. We're at 73 out of 102. So if I was to pop up rumors again, it's a publisher now. Okay, so the bathtub, the cabinets, we've got the chairs that we've somehow managed to never talk to. I am pretty sure this is Daisuke and it's glitched out. This is the dishwasher. This is... So we are making crossovers happen. I know, right? I kind of love that. This is existential dread. The dryer, the vents. This is that Sailor Moon figurine or poster or something. The Kazam. This is the iron. And this is a secret one that's like a gemstone, apparently. This is all the shelves, and this is the TV. We haven't officially met any of them, but and then I know we have the globe also. That's another one we still haven't met. But we're in the piano. Holy cow! Hello. But yeah, no, we are making some solid progress through everybody. Honestly, if I wanted to just make sure I met everybody, the top hat, Hercule Poirot looking type. Yo, that's actually, I kind of like that. Honestly, one of my favorite parts about this game is so many people are actively coming up with their own versions of the datables of stuff around their house. If you go to like the Date Everything like Reddit page, there is so many people who are just doing like self-insert datables, or not even self-insert, just random objects. Like I saw somebody who did a guitar recently that I thought was really fun. And I'm like, I kind of actually just want the guitar one to exist. That seems like such a good one. You know, all right. I've decided we're gonna try to meet some more datables. Let's see if we can get this number down.
An expanse of blinding white muscled skin fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the art museum, if not for the torn jeans on this ivory Adonis's lower body.
Hello, it's my existential dread.
But as your eyes continue to travel up and take everything in, you note that the similarities to a classic marble statue come to an abrupt and screeching halt at this guy's face.
God, my existential dread's got hands. Like, goddamn, it's jacked.
He almost resembles a bleached bowling ball. His eyes are two dark and unreadable holes, his mouth nothing more than a thin line. He has no nose, no cheekbones, no ears. His shining white face is simply devoid of just about anything.
Sup, baby? That's a fantastic red shirt you've got.
Thanks.
Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass.
Oh. I have a feeling that he is going to be, I feel like he's gonna need an existential dread. Date everything. Oh. I know, apparently he is, like, very forward. Okay, wait. Tankisha, you need to let him treat you that way while trying to sound interested and respond with some arrogance yourself from time to time. Okay. Uh, okay. This is thing would bring me dread, but I fear this type of flirting would also 100% work on me. Right? I mean, I kind of get it. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it.
Who are you, mysterious stranger?
Yeesh. I gotta write a whole dissertation for you. You want some graphs and pie charts? Oh, how about some Venn diagrams? Will that help you figure it out?
By the way, this is ProZD from YouTube. This is a YouTuber and a voice actor. He makes really good sketches on YouTube, but he also man's doing JoJo poses. Yeah. But he voices Senshi in the Dungeon Meshi English dub. He also voices a lot of people. He's a big voice actor now. Maybe can I see the pie charts?
I don't know. Can you?
Yes.
It's a good thing you're nice to look at, because you're definitely not much in the brains department. Here, I'll give you a hint about my true secret identity. I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding.
Reconnecting with my estranged parents? Going outside? Hot cheese? Falling pianos from tall buildings? I'm gonna guess going outside. Hot cheese sounds like a funny answer. You know what? Okay, what do you guys think? I feel like this one doesn't matter. Going outside, hot cheese, reconnecting with my estranged parents, or falling pianos? Is it weird that I actually really like that his face is just like an emoji? Hot cheese. All right, hot cheese it is, I guess. Let's go.
The fuck? What kind of freak are you? But not even remotely close. I'm your overwhelming sense of existential dread. But my homies call me Doug.
Ba-dum-bum. Hey, Doug. Yo. Oh my god, he's got grippers out. The freakiest of freaks. God damn, just barefoot with just torn jeans.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Doug is a bit of an abusive dude. If you have any issues with constant aggression from someone, I'd recommend skipping him. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay with this kind of stuff.
Carry on, then.
Doug, that's just one letter off from dough. God, that's kind of funny. I'm actually okay. I will say I actually have seen that response, and he apparently says that is one of the few things that gives him existential dread, and is why he's jacked. He's like, why do you think I spend 10 hours a day in the gym? It's because he doesn't want people. He gets existential dread about being fat. So my existential dread has existential dread. Anyway, that's a funny line that you could go look it up. That you could, like, he talks about a little bit if you actually have enough sass to do that one. So cold cheese, if so, peak. Slightly toasted bread. Wouldn't want to be called Dough Doug. Hi, Doug.
Did I say we were homies?
I just assumed.
I wouldn't. But enough about me. What's your name, baby?
It's Spartacus. This Belvedere, it's Celvion.
Ha! I just choked on my chocolate milk. That name sucks. That doesn't fit your vibe at all. We need something that really captures your fundamental, immutable essence. I'm gonna call you Dork.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Damn straight. I could smell the dork on you from a mile away.
He's a choco milk drinker.
Smells like nacho cheese flavored corn chips.
I like those
Anyway,
though.
Dork, since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful and help me out.
I feel like this would be one of the funnest characters. I already could think that this might be one of the funnest characters to voice, though. You know what I mean?
I'm a
Just
dork.
like, I'm a dork. Help me out. Sounds great. What can I help with?
So I'm doom scrolling share bucket, okay?
Okay. The fried chicken joint?
No, that's Bucket Share, the one that tastes like poor life decisions. Share Bucket
Ah,
is
yes,
Belvivian's
yes.
8th most addictive social media platform. I've been doom scrolling for hours, and even my totally ripped finger is tired from swiping.
Share bucket.
So why don't you scroll for me for a while? I think it's a task suitable for your talents.
So I'm just gonna hold his phone and scroll through his social media for him while he watches.
I use that term loosely. Plus, you get to keep hanging out with me, and I'm dope as hell.
All right, sounds great.
Oh, it's incredible. And here, I'll even sweeten the deal. You swipe for a while, and I'll reward you with, a Doug point.
He holds out what appears to be a sort of badge, a golden image of his iconic blank face framed by laurel leaves.
Photo bucket. Can I trade in? What's a Doug point?
It's a point with my sweet face on it. You collect them, and then you have a bunch. It's really self-explanatory. Man, it's a good thing you're acceptably attractive.
Acceptably attractive? I have a follow-up.
I'm sure you do, but unfortunately follow-ups get Doug points retracted. Doug demerits. So we should probably just move on.
Okay.
Anyway, enough yammering. Read me some viral share bucket posts, would you? What are the top 3 most popular posts right now?
All airplanes with blimps. There's an argument about what makes the best grilled cheese. This guy says Mexico is a psyop. I have to pick that one. That one's funny. Mexico is not real. It was made up by the government to sell you nacho chips.
Oh, shit. Totally makes sense, right? Rebucket that stat.
On it.
Man, this is great. Way better than just scrolling and reading by myself.
Made up to sell better Coca-Cola.
And only 357 billion hours of premium content to go. We're making great time.
I'm sorry, how many hours? This doesn't seem like premium
Are you
content.
for real, dork? Or else am I gonna learn that cats secretly built the pyramids? The lamestream media? They're captured by the cat lobby and you know it.
Eh, that's fair.
Fair. It's basically more true than anything you'll learn in your shitty little life. Look, you came around here and asked to spend time with me, so I graciously invited you to participate in my kick-ass activities. But I don't have to doom scroll with you. There's plenty of other moderately attractive humans or concepts I could be doom scrolling. I mean, I should just text Abby. She is super hot. She did things even porn won't show in some states.
Wait, hey, yo, wait. Who is Abby?
Abby? She's the unceasingly empty feeling of abandonment. Right up my alley.
Like you, Doug. I just don't want to doom scroll.
Well, that's stupid. But I tell you what, maybe our interests aren't 100% aligned, but that's okay. A lot of power couples famously were opposites. It's not the end of the world.
I agree.
Absolutely. See, the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years when the sun engulfs the Earth, destroying our planet and everything that ever existed.
As long as it destroys Bakersfield.
Wow. Kinda fucked up to single out one specific city you want obliterated.
Yeah.
Like, what did Bakersfield do to deserve that? But you do you, I guess. What matters
All right.
is I'm hot and you're passably attractive, so I don't want to blow this up over nothing.
Right.
Especially since Abby isn't returning my texts.
Abby, the sense of abandonment. Aw, thanks, Doug.
You like that, huh? Well, there's a lot more where that came from.
They named themselves Bakersfield. The hatred is kind of self-explanatory.
Tell you what, why don't you come back around here later and I'll try to find us a new activity we both like. Cool?
I'd really like that.
Anyway, I gotta go find some school children and explain to them that no matter what they do, their parents will eventually entropy and die. And the reverse is even worse. Parents outliving their children.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Good shit, good shit.
Right. Oh, they were gonna learn it eventually.
Exactly. You get it. I'm doing a benevolent service. And don't worry if you can't stop thinking about me tonight when you're all alone in your bed. That's totes normal. I tend to have that effect on people.
You know what? That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, and don't text me. I don't do clingy. Later, Dorcas.
All right. So that was Doug. How did you find my existential dread? I feel like he is exactly what I would imagine existential dread the person to be. Okay. Bit of a knob. A little bit, yeah. The thing, I actually think I know where every single dateable that we were missing is, like, right now. I think the only two I don't know where to find are, I think the only two that I don't know are the geode, or geode? The crystal. Like, I don't know why I said geode. I don't know where the crystal lady is, and I don't know where, anime girl is. And that's it. Let's see here. Yo, let's talk to Telly.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic.
Yes, yes. So as we were doing the quest for Lady Memoria, our nostalgia and our clutter in our attic, we actually had to go through all of the memories I had been hoarding and decide whether to throw them away or put them on display. And we put a bunch of family photos everywhere. But we threw away an old microwave instruction manual from our 50s era microwave that we no longer have, and we threw away our all of our collections of picture frame magazines. So we only threw away 2 things. TV classic.
Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
I have actually seen somebody cosplay Telly with the full hair. Like, they had an afro that they actually had big enough that they actually sprayed and had, like, all the colors and stuff on it. It was so cool looking.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP
All right.
attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer,
radiating from this man's. Oh, yeah. I used to love that feeling.
The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream! The
I-
fantastic red shirt means you're ready to flirt. How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Ooh, I like being catered to.
Then let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene.
I'm really liking him.
The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
All right. I like him.
Holy smokes, folks!
Holy smokes, folks.
So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
Can you dig it? It's all TV references. TV and movie references. Oh, 5,000? Really?
Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Okay. Well, I'm sold.
Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined.
The guy you hang out with, watching old stupid shows, eating cheap pizza, right? Honestly, I kind of love him. He feels like the vibe of TV before it kind of got bad.
View that cue till you go blind.
Like, honestly, this guy is the vibe of television more than any other character is the vibe of their thing, I think. Sounds great.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls pump straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose.
Oh, that is a lot.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Reality competition, right? Or do I have to? Or, hold on, let me like quickly look it up. Telly guide. Do I get to just go through all of these eventually, or is it? Okay. Oh no, I have to watch all of them all at once. Okay.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo?
Okay.
Looks like the tribe has spoken.
Very clever.
I'll assault you with my pop culture.
How would the hair work in 3D? What does this man's side profile look like? Like a TV. Like I said, genuinely, you can look up, people cosplay him. Like, he has a bunch of really cool and attractive cosplayers.
Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar.
Oh.
Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be formed, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
What rhymes with yes?
Pretty good.
I would watch
Let's
this
relax
show.
with some snacks while we await the climax and dope.
God, I watch way too much TV. I'm getting all of these references.
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
That's okay.
But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So
All right.
what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Home renovation?
Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y.
Alonzi!
From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes
Him and Mac would get unlike. I know, right?
Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction.
You ever watch that show where it's like the Wrecking Brothers or whatever, and it was just two really jacked, like big guys, and their whole job was they would just go destroy buildings, but they would go inside and personally break everything that was left, like all the furniture inside left first by hand. And they would just be like, how are we gonna break this safe, boss? And they'd be like, we have to drop it from a high place onto concrete on a corner. And it's just like, oh, what? It destabilized, and then they just shatter a safe. And you're just like, oh, what? Stuff like that. I remember that show. This made me think of that.
Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
See Whammer. What? Hi, Mercury. I fixed my PC.
Does this show make you go, whoa?
I love it. Let's watch.
Nice. Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot.
I've made a huge mistake.
Okay. What's wrong?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Oh, okay. Another causality of peak TV. Is anything else on?
Just hang tighty, Aphrodite. I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series.
I'm doing good. I was really stressed out a little bit earlier because I thought my PC broke, but I just had to update my drivers. I think I have some PTSD from my previous computer breaking previously, but we're golden now, so I'm having a good day now. Feeling much better.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Local community access?
Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows. And you want to watch the community access station?
I will say community access is sometimes pretty solid. That's like, do you know who Elvira is? Like, the mistress of the night, Elvira? Did you know her show started off as public access? And that's how her show got started, because essentially just started off as like a local show somebody was making, and they would just get access to like old horror movies. And I remember she was like a cultural phenomenon back when she happened. To be honest, I don't know a ton about Elvira. I mostly just know her as I've seen like a couple episodes of her show from like reruns. But like Like I said, I found out that apparently she was straight up a public access show that got brought up into being a real show, like a bigger thing afterwards, because, and like I said, you can kind of see it because, like I said, she just hosts like licensed bad horror movies, so it makes sense. Like, I kind of like it. Called Dudesons. Oh wait, I've seen Dudesons on like Netflix and stuff. Sliding down a stair railing. But yeah, no, I was just saying public access does get good stuff occasionally. Actually, one of the last states I lived in, public access, they just had a 24-hour station of like some old people teaching you how to sew, and that was one of our public access stations. And just some guy and his wife have been running that since they were like in their 30s, making crafts, and they just play reruns, and they apparently run their own TV station out of their like ranch farm in like middle of nowhere. And I always thought that was like crazy. Just had their own TV station. How else am I supposed to am I gonna learn close-up magic?
Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. You're cute and all, but there's no way in hell I'm watching the community access station.
Yeah, honestly, I think community access, like, I think if you wanted to save live TV, I think opening it up so that the average person, making it easier for the average person to make their own TV station, or like smaller scaled people to make their own TV stations, I think that would be the way to sort of bring back TV from the on-demand people.
There's literally an endless bounty of quality content now, and I'm not gonna waste my precious time on planet Earth watching some old fart playing amateur xylophone for 6 hours. You get each other?
Yeah, that's fine.
But listen, I've got a great show selection for your inspection, and while watching, we might make a genuine connection.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is that, like, I think you have to make TV more like radio to make TV come back, if that makes sense. Because radio is still alive and well.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
And the reason why I'm saying it needs to be like public, more like free public access stuff for anyone can make, is because with radio, all you need is a radio antenna to get it. And I think charging for TV is the problem now. Maybe I should just go.
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
What's up?
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiva flicks, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
Over your quality programming? Never.
Oh, thanks, Heidi. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
All right. Cool, that was Telly. Oh, but Mac, if you wanted to, love the music having all these old TV sounds, right? Here, but Mac, since you missed it, I'll run you through the stuff that we got out of the attic. We got our Bruno Jars tour. So we got our Bruno Jars tour poster and our Bruno Jars record with our tickets to the concert that we went to for the Moonshine Jug tour. We have a picture of our graduation photo with Teddy, which I thought was so sweet and cute that Teddy apparently was like, we've had Teddy for so long that he's in our graduation picture. That's just adorable. We got the poster, the map poster for Chimneyland. Just like Disneyland. We've got Believe in Your Shelf poster. See why everyone wants to date us. We are a dweeb. Like, we are kind of a dweeb. We have childhood pictures. I actually thought these were cute. This is us eating our first meal by ourselves. And this is us taking our first poop. I, in a million years, would never, ever put those up in my own house. But, Sure. We have a vacation photo from our only vacation we've ever taken in our entire life. That broom pic was adorable. I agree. Then we have pictures of our parents. Or was it our grandparents? I can't remember. We have our degree in customer service, our bachelor's degree in customer service. Then we pulled out these Live, Laugh, Glove and Bless the Press coffee posters. We have macaroni art that we did in 1st grade. And we have this poster of Hiro Hime. Old childhood cartoons like Dragon Tales. You know what I feel like?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Oh, wait. And then we have our coin collection and our stamp collection we were started with by our father. And we have our lucky 4-leaf clover that is 100% just a collectible from the game put into a frame. All right. So first up, I think we're almost done with Lyric.
Here we go. We're going to find out if our book did well. I can't decide if I feel excited or profoundly ill. They love it! Well, and how could they not? I'm absolutely over the moon! Thank you for your help. I quite literally could not have even started this project without you.
Afraid of the dark. I love that line. Anything for you, my love. Wait, are we at that point with him already? Wait, we are! Hell yeah! That was easy. I still love the fact that he's a book mermaid. Yo, we're getting smarter.
This is so wonderful. With just a bit more of your help, the next book I write will be an epic romance.
I feel like they rushed the ending of his storyline, if I'm being honest. Right? Just a little bit. Maybe. All right. Okay, so we got Lyric done. Heck of an epic romance. Doug. What do you think? Turns out he's nothing less than your overwhelming sense of existential dread. Yeah. Let's see here. And you afraid of the dark? I barely remember that show. I do remember seeing it on. I used to be such a baby when it came to like spooky content though. Okay, so we have the shower in here. I think the towels are somebody, and I'm positive that is somebody also. I think we were almost done with I think we were making some progress with Jean-Louis Poisson. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's take a quick vote. Do you guys want me to try to meet every single character today? Because like I said, I feel like we could do it in like maybe 1 or 2 sweeps. Like officially have every character met? Or would you rather we continue to try to finish some storylines? Oh no, I'm sorry, Mac. I have 100% had that exact situation happen to me before though. Oh, but yeah, the funny thing about Doug is if you just stand too close to a wall and just stand still perfectly for about 20 seconds, for like a single, I think it's either 20 seconds or a full minute, Doug will just show up. Like, that's how you talk to Doug. But yeah, what do you guys think? Meet everybody or keep working on finishing romances? Because like I said, I think I know where every single person we're missing are. Just have an existential crisis and he appears. Finish romances? Okay. So we will occasionally mix in some meeting new people, but let's, yeah, I think wrapping up romances is probably a good way to go. So I think next up, let's finish Jean-Luc Pessoa. Although honestly, Telly doesn't seem too hard either, but Jean-Luc Date Everything Guide. Because we have to get through his rap every single time. All right.
You return to Little Crapper.
All right.
Are you ready to test your flow?
Yes.
Okay. You know how to rhyme, but rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together.
Right, of course.
The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if the rapper don't know how it's used. It's about delivery. It's about confidence. But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible.
Right, parappa da crappa. Can you teach me your skills?
Hill Crapper gives you an example. Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you.
Crap.
Oh, you got Little Crapper to the quick with this one. You got him with a poo knife. The only knife suitable for
poo knife? Pulitzer Outstanding Knife? Have you guys heard about the poo knife story? Some guy was talking about where apparently his whole family took such massive poos that they had to have a dedicated knife in their bathroom to chop it up to get it to go down the toilet. Yeah, no, it's a famous internet thing, but it's terrible. I just think it's funny they referenced it.
Okay.
All right, anyway.
A bad meter with this world could be
It's one of those copy pasta stories people share. Well, I had to learn, so now you have to. It's only fair.
My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. Ah, merde. This couplet shit is no good.
Why, though?
Notice the syllables. They are all wrong. The first line, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. It has 9 or 10 syllables depending on how you say Lil. Here, Lil Crapper, he likes to make it 2. Lil Crapper.
Okay.
But the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good. No good at all. 7 does not match with 9 or 10.
You're more of a thinker than I took you for.
Oui, an artiste knows his art. Plus, the stress is on the wrong words. Look, I sing the stressed words in a sort of capitalized looking way for you.
Okay.
My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. You see? The emphasis on the first line is on 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then on the second line is on 2, 4, and 7. Completely different. It's no good. The I-ams, they are all over the place. Oh, a flock of lost little I-ams. joke.
I love that he's actually kind of teaching you to actually rap. Like, rapping is kind of poetry. Is kind of like haiku. Yeah, haiku. Okay, I think I get it. Let's rap.
Before we begin, we need a scene. Something to rap about. Luckily, Lil Crapper is a genius who has prepared for moments like these. He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in his cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time.
Okay. Is it bad that I actually kind of like his undershirt being like blue and semi see-through? Kind of. It's kind of looks cool. Is that why you always get clogged?
Lil Crapper ignores your question.
My toilet keeps clogging because it keeps writing rap down. It keeps writing freestyle rap prompts.
It chooses a paper at random. Now! I cannot read this. The ink she has smeared. In hindsight, perhaps hiding paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Lou's best decision. The prompt is disappointment. We start easy.
All right.
Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a verse. You must complete it.
Okay.
It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's syllable count. Consider the flow. And remember, one mistake, and you are dead to him forever.
Okay. Hey, those are high stakes.
C'est parti! Walk into the bathroom early morning. Everything is fine, then without warning, suddenly your ass above her feet.
Made a mistake himself. I know. Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
That did not flow at all.
Now you're late for your date after cleaning up, and you make it at the door.
All right.
You're feeling rough, then you look and you're shook and you just explode.
Turn around to find your car's been towed.
You turn around to find that your car's been towed.
Okay.
Okay. Not so bad. You can rhyme to a beat. We know this. But that is not enough to defeat
Little Crapper. What's next?
This time, you show me you have a sense of style. We do the same thing. Lil Crapper will give you the lead in, you fill in the ending. But this time, you give me something with oomph, you know? The voice is an instrument. You want words that assonate, want words that resonate, want to alliterate, or you're illiterate! Ha ha! Your lines need to have consonants that click, vowels that swing dance together. They pick each other up and do the French diphthong. A normal rhyme is not enough.
Let's go.
The theme this time, La Mer, wet water, sings in the ocean. Lil Crapper's enthusiasm for the spoken world is only rivaled by his enthusiasm for the ocean. The soaking world.
Soaking word.
He briefly considered a career in marine biology. Everyone knows this. It was in his autobiography, which surely you have read. C'est parti! La mer, comment j'aime la mer.
Okay.
Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Up in their yachts, their morals elastic.
Dredging her depths with their mastheads of plastic.
Dredging her depths with their mastheads of plastic.
Their water's my blood, their pipes are my bones. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every barge full of garbage makes me an anarchist.
To the one who's in charges. Yeah, this shit won't be done to the one who's in charges.
This shit won't be done to the one who's in charges.
Bars of soap. For these rhymes,
right.
How you say clean. The assonance so passionate. Jean-Loup, he loves it.
The assonance.
Jean-Loup appreciates your willingness to endorse political violence in a manner that an American lawyer may say is just vague enough to avoid the litigation. Vive la révolution!
Oui.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We're really hitting the dichotomy of French with this and between this and Clair Obscur, aren't we?
Lil Crapper, he acknowledges you. If he is not careful, he may even start to respect you.
You'd better.
Don't ruin it. This means that there is only one thing left to do. We must diss one another with savage wordplay until one of us backs up and cries tears all over the bathroom floor. This is the greatest sign of camaraderie.
Does this mean?
Oui, it is true. Crapper is challenging you to a crap battle.
Right.
It has been some time since Lil Crapper has had a worthy opponent. He will give you all the time you need to prepare. Know this, though? Lil Crapper has been kind to you so far. His silver tongue, she has been dulled, but now she will fly sharp again. This battle will be rough, like the toilet paper in the airport bathroom. So impossible thin, so impractically uncomfortable.
Also, they should 100% ban one-ply toilet paper. Like, we're not going to go into detail, but that should not exist. Let's go.
You want to face Jean-Lu? You'll need to be spectacular to keep up with him. Which is to say, your spec stats will need to be high, otherwise you will not have a chance. You will need smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. Without a significant amount of these, you will always be number 2 when compared to Lil Crapper.
Okay.
And keep in mind, Jean-Lu is talking a significant amount. Double digits minimum if you had to put a number on it. So, what do you think? Are you ready to face Jean-Lu?
Go increase my spec stats first.
Lil Crapper understands this. Sometimes we all need a break, bathroom or otherwise. Lil Crapper will wait for you. Rêve en vie.
What did you say, Madam Yorktown? You can watch Team Skull. You can teach Team Skull from Pokemon a thing or two. And varnish. Oh, I see it now. All right. 70? You need 70 in everything to be able to beat him? Wait. Anything less is a friendship or hate ending. So you need sass 30, poise 70, smarts 50, empathy 60, smart 60. Wait. What? Okay, so we have enough sass somehow. We're nowhere near poise. We're almost to smarts. Almost to empathy here. You don't even actually need charm. Back to the... I like cold pizza's good. I don't care what you say. Cold pizza's amazing. And I never even said it's better than hot pizza. I'm just saying that all I said was that I like it. Yeah, what's wrong with cold pizza? Honestly, it feels like a different dish. Like, genuinely, they taste differently. Cold versus hot. So yeah, I guess we are done with Jean-Lu for a minute, though. Charm. I feel like she would be easier. Okay. smart. He looks so intimidating until he starts talking. Pizza with ranch. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of ranch dressing. Like, I like ranch dressing. I know a lot of people are like super into it, but it's not my favorite. Oh, we can't do the sink until we romance Scandelabra. So the thing is we can't do the sink until we romance the magnifying glass, which we can't do until we romance the Scandelabra. Isn't that dumb? Blue cheese dressing is better than ranch. Honestly, not a fan of blue cheese either. I think Caesar's the best salad dressing. Or, weirdly enough, I think the wasabi ginger salad dressing I get at Asian restaurants is also really good. I like ranch. I do, like I said, I don't dislike ranch. It's just not my favorite. Wonder how hard Stefan it really is. He was mad at us the first time, but he might not be that bad. Also, we romanced the toaster. I really like her. Curtain rod might be a solid choice. For some reason, it's just, why is this broken? A 100 poise and almost 100 empathy. Hot sauce on pizza? I could kind of get behind that one. That's the shower, I can tell. And that's the bathtub. Because we did meet her once. Who are you? I think you're towels, maybe? I don't know. Dasha, Willie, Lyric. I think you're the crystal person that we can find. Fire alarm. I don't know what you are. You're the anime girl. You're Drysdale. The fan in the gym. Don't know what you are either. You're a cowboy. We did finish Holly. The air vent. Who is this? He needs everything. Let's see here. Okay, you guys want air vent? We can meet the air vent. Yeah, I feel that, Sam. I don't have that, but I have a stomach condition, and that's similar, kinda. What does Nightmare need? 100 poise. It feels like almost everybody needs 100 poise of the air vent. You know, let's do the air vent. Let's just get him met.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
I feel like I've already done something wrong here. Wait. I think his name is Hector? Like, I think people have said Hector is the name of the... Yeah, okay, I had it right. Just saying hi.
Hi. You're saying hi? You're greeting me so casually, like it's easy, like it's nothing. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Okay. Weird. But alright. Okay, who else is a good pick? Both.
You want a story about a table? I am a table. I am boring. The end.
Where? Jacques. Jacques. Guide. The pirate. The yar. We already finished River. Okay. Wait. Sounds about right.
That's right. Thinks he can hide his little crush for the big desk.
Oh?
Pesh.
What's that now?
I said, Pesh. Good day.
Okay, so I can't continue his until I've set Abel up with Dasha? Alright. Why is it so hard to date things in my house? Okay. Truly the value of, no. Fuckable. What? Dasha's. No, you can make it poly with, Abel and Dasha the same way that you got the ceiling and floor to be poly with you. I don't know if I want to continue Abel and Dasha because I feel like that's going to be like a big ordeal. No.
Well, if it isn't the VIP attendee.
Yeah. Where did Telly go? All right.
The satellite acolyte.
Heck yeah.
My shining light that excites me all night. Did waiting to reconvene with my obscene flat screen make you scream my dream?
You know it.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Well, I'm just so elated to have my remote reactivated.
I'll be honest, I hated Big Bang Theory. Because it felt like the joke was that they were nerds. It was never like nerd humor, but it was kind of almost like talking down to nerds, it felt like to me.
Are your eyeballs properly lubricated? Because they're about to be totally captivated.
Absolutely.
That's the enthusiasm I love to hear. Time to attack this kickback and slam this jam into high gear. Ready to unplug from the slog and clear the mental fog with 5,000 channels of premium content in analog?
Let's do it.
Loading programming, maximizing game shows, U1, streamlining target demos.
All right.
Now.
Football pros and red carpet clothes blasting at you like an industrial fire hose. Speaking of football, want to watch the game? I can show you a tight end that'll drive you insane.
Hey, yo. Sure.
Here.
Telly presents you with a football player whose backside could be its own exhibit in the Louvre.
All right. Oh, now I get it.
Isn't it a miracle? Isn't live television incredibly stirring? Knowing you're witnessing something as it's occurring? White knuckle turns at the Grand Prix! Hysterical late night comedy! News that changes history!
I love that he basically also he is only speaking in like poem basically.
Never fails to amaze me. The crack of the baseball bat. Post-pounding combat.
What you got going on here? What do you mean?
Let's see if Valdiviflix offers something like that.
Oh, Valdiviflix offers live TV.
What? Well, that's just fine. I don't mind. I still got 5,000 channels for us to watch till we go blind.
You know, you don't have to be live TV, Telly. You can just be the television, the object, right? You can be Valdiviflex as much as you are live TV. Sounds perfect.
For to truly appreciate my endless entertainment sprawl, we gotta sit down and watch it all. Wall-to-wall football, every screwball pratfall. We're in it for the long haul. It'll be excellent.
That was a solid Mr. Burns. Good job, Telly. Plug it in my veins.
Later on, just swing through, boo, and I'll queue up something new for us to view. Y'all come back now, you hear?
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Sleepy time.
Hello, beloved.
Hello.
I'm feeling generous. What sort of dream are you wanting tonight?
Something sweet.
It'd be my pleasure. Prepare yourself for something achingly sweet, my sweet.
A sweet dream soon envelops you. The love from nightmare suffocates you into a lovely oblivion.
I love her. It feels so weird to be like, yeah, I love my nightmares. All right, let's go. So we need to boost our stats for Jean-Luc. We need to finish that for him. I don't know, like hand holding or something like that. You know, I keep looking at her because I'm like, she's right at the top, and I'm like, she gets charm, and if we can get charm up to 60, then we can get Lux on to love off of friends. So there's 2 people, but then we don't need Lux because we already got his stat bonus. So charm is sort of just whatever, but I feel like she wouldn't be that hard. Curtain Rod could be fun. I think with Curtain Rod, you have to talk to them everywhere you can find them. But, I'm pretty sure that's Shelly. We could talk to Abel. Thank you for the coffee from Copier. I guess we do have to turn it into Abel. Maybe we have to talk to Dasha again. Dolly, maybe? Keith? We can do Keith, but Keith has already got our stats. Part of the thing is that we need to get our stats up. Like, the thing with Keith is that he gives us the ability to redo people, which is good, but, like, that's only good for getting an ending. You know what I mean? Okay, so but able at setting him up with Dasha. You really like your muscle mommy, don't ya? All right. Let's see here. We got. This is always like the hard part, is just picking who to go after next. Maybe we should just pick a room. I think we're actually closest to the kitchen to being done, maybe? Or not, maybe not the kitchen, actually. I think the living room, it's just Telly in the chair. Yeah, you know, we can continue with the hangers. Actually, no, we should finish this quest line too, actually. But the hangs!
Tommy! Welcome back to the Adrenaline Den!
It's great to be back!
And it is our pleasure to welcome you back. Our pleasure for sure.
Hey, what do you think of the new branding? We just named it. Do you like it? Is it in a mood?
It came to us in a dream. You were there too, but you were wearing a lot less.
Ooh, tell me more about this sexy dream.
Well, we were gearing up to go street luging.
Luging?
It was gonna be wicked gnarly. But you forgot your mouth guard.
Oh no.
And all your clothes.
Oh no?
Peg number 3 found this very sexually arousing. But frankly, we were just worried for your safety. Safety is goals AF!
That's actually kind of sweet. Aw. They're so sweet. Wait, so you dream collectively?
Anyway, give us 2 minutes, would you? You caught us right in the middle of visualizing success. And some other slightly naughtier imagery. We sit and do it for 37 minutes every day.
Oh.
It's tight, Broseph! Ah, meditation!
Oh, all right. Okay, wait. This is a difficult one. Wait. This is the harem route relationship. Diverse, right? It's all himbos. It's like cereal, Captain Crunch. It's oops, all himbos. They're all just. It's just a fraternity. You're just dating like a college fraternity. What do you What do you visualize?
We're mentally rehearsing today's adventure. Imagining executing each maneuver with flawless precision. Visualize to realize!
I love that they meditate. I don't know why, but the fact that they do something like that is kind of endearing also. Nice. What are you up to today?
We're going windsurfing!
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay!
Really? That sounds dope.
Oh man, it slaps so hard, homie. We're gonna bring our sailboards down from the bathroom. Ask Jean-Lou to hit a flush and let it rip.
Okay.
Boom! Instant sailboarding. Wicked.
Sounds epic.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, it's also a little dangerous, but just the right amount of dangerous. Oh yeah!
Very mindful, very demure. So it is dangerous.
Listen, Red Bull always makes sure all of our adventures are exhilarating and epic. And above all, safe. Always safe. Super safe, fam. No cap. Yeah? Tell that to Hank number 6.
Wait, what happened to tank number 6?
Nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Look, Hank number 6 just isn't around anymore, okay? He's gone. It's all good. Promise.
Did Hank number 6 die? Is he somewhere else in the house?
Yeah, sure, probably, totally. Anyway, enough about that. What's important is... Are you gonna be joining us on today's epic windsurfing activity? Are you?
Hell yeah!
Wicked tight! Just remember to stay low, feel the wind, and ride those waves. Ride them like you really mean it. Let's go shred it up, dog!
It's in the toilet? Just... realistically, I think this is him. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind. Maybe not. Huh. Anyway, we can continue teleoth. Telly here.
My favorite studio audience
Yay!
is back in attendance. You're just in time. The new schedule just dropped.
It's a ginger beard. I think it's a damn queso with MS Paint glasses.
When you hear how dope these shows are, you're gonna be shocked.
I think that'll just give me Lady Memoria. Got me, baby.
Loading programming, amplifying awards, slam dunks, boosting bogus alien junk.
Spreading around fake news no one will have time to debunk. And victory is mine.
Stewie!
I found 15,000 new shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Singing competition series.
From the creators of Stop Please, It's Hurting My Ears, and Sing for Your Supper, Lowly Peasant, come Hold That Note.
Okay.
The groundbreaking reality TV series where the only task is to hold a single note until you pass out from oxygen deprivation. Hosted by viral internet flash in the pan, Lil Little. And featuring a panel of quasi-celebrity adjacent judges. Witness the triumphs and tribulations as contestants strive to outlast the competition and inspire audiences with their uncomfortable dedication to holding that one perfect note. Will they die trying? We sure hope so.
So, my beau, does this show make you go, wow?
That's sadistic. I gotta love it, though. Love it.
Righteous. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax, and...
I actually used to do that as a game in high school, I think, actually.
God damn it! Aldiviflix bought that one too? God! Can't believe this! What the hell, man?
It's okay, we can watch something else, like The Window.
Just forget it. It doesn't matter what I do. Valdiviflix will just beat me at that too. I appreciate you being sweet. But I need some time to process being obsolete.
Now that one sounds messed up. Actually, the thing is, though, madam, is that, with that, is that that's actually a big reason why everybody is, really hating, Mr. Beast right now. Like, have, like, switched on him. Try the poster? Alright.
Come back to visit dear Hirohime, have you? She certainly is serving up a smile. I serve mostly scorn. I annoy because I care, you chiseled rubbish heap. So, what a pleasure to see you again, my love. There are no more memories to go through right now.
Okay.
But we can make some new ones if you'd like.
How about a little kiss?
Little?
Oh, hell with it. A great big kiss.
Oh, you lovely risk taker. Hang on to your hat.
Memoria gives you a kiss that is sure to land in your own romantic hall of fame. A true all-timer.
I was kind of hoping that she would at least give me a hint as to where to find the anime girl. But I actually think that the anime girl, I think something's going to happen with I think I have to unlock her with something else. Actually, do you want to know what I actually think? I actually think that it's the cardboard boxes. I think the cardboard boxes will get me it because I thought maybe the Hirohime figurine was going to be in all these boxes, but this is Lady Memoria. But I think it's going to be in these random ones. And I think it's just going to be like, oh, when did I get this? You know what I mean? All right. The triangle. Let's see. Because, yeah, the reason I'm putting off Curtain Rod is because they feel like they're going to be a long, in-depth one. We have at least one more day with Telly. Benicia will give us Charm. Wendell Viviflex was the only streaming service around after Free Company got their own. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, at very least, they should bundle up with each other. Actually, that is something I appreciate about Amazon Prime, weirdly enough. With Amazon Prime, if you have any of the compatible services, you can just merge it all into the Amazon Prime app. You still have to pay for all the subscriptions to the individual ones, but at least you can like merge it so you only need the one app. And I think that's kind of, I kind of actually do appreciate that. I don't use it, but I think that that is a neat thing that I'm like, I should use that. Dolly, maybe? Maybe Dolly would be a good person to talk to. For Hirohime. Oh, I have to realize people? Okay, I might be able to start realizing some people then. Which, that means to even get her, I need to, like... I'm not gonna be able to get... Man, this is gonna be difficult, actually. Allen screwdrivers and screws for furnitures like in the States. I've seen flatheads, the star shapes, and I've seen square ones. And then I've also seen the Allen wrenches that are like the ones that always come with your IKEA furniture. Oh. We actually almost have enough for River. Not you. Poise. Everyone requires poise. Forgot about the Dust Bunny. She might be a fun person to go. I actually think I kind of want to go for this one. Brennan Lee Mulligan. Weirdly enough, River might be the closest one for us. We could realize him if we just could finish his quest line. Nope. Nope. We looked at him a minute ago. The breaker box. That's an idea. I'm trying to... I think we're too far away to realize anybody yet. To, like, really realize anybody here. Of a TikTok of him quitting Dropout. Yeah, I know. Actually, one of the TikToks that I have that I recorded the other night is actually about how I fell for that, because I don't keep up with all the Dropout shows. Scandelabra. Okay. Oh, we were gonna do Harper and Dirk. That's 2 people. So much content for so little. They surprisingly, okay, I will say, Dropout on a first glance feels like they have a ton of stuff, but when I went and looked through it, they really only have like 3 or 4 shows. I wanted them to have more. I was I struggled to be like, yeah, for how much they have. I feel like they need to greenlight more shows.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
Okay, wait, hold on, real quick. Dirk. Date everything guide. Clarence? Who's Clarence? Okay.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
And what I wouldn't do with the...
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Durkee just gets so grumpy sometimes.
Right. You deserve so much better, girl.
I do. But you know, I'm just so soft-hearted. I always take him back. You seem like someone who gets relationships. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Durkee lately.
Yeah,
You'll listen to me, won't you?
I'd love to help.
Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over
Okay.
to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
I agree.
It all started a few years ago. A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't.
Right.
And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket.
Okay.
What a stick of chapstick he was.
Hey,
His
yo.
name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance.
You can fix it.
He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
My wrist is there, almost falling. Yeah, I was looking for that chapstick for ages.
Well, you found him again later. But I'm jumping ahead. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
Lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away.
I didn't know he was practically engaged, or a he.
That doesn't make it better. Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times.
Oh, wait.
I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
Why does he ignore you?
'Cause he's a low-down, dirty cheater. I know that Durkee is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Durkee. I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there.
Oh wait, is he like an honorary Hank? That kind of makes sense because he's clothes. So when he's clean clothes, he hangs out with the Hanks. That makes so much sense. And then when he's
And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it.
right. I believe you.
Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
Lead to the pair working on their... where? Okay,
She taps her temple.
all right.
Hampers intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some.
Anyway,
I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have. But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
leave him, obviously.
But I love him so much. I just can't do that. Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
I don't think there is a threesome option for them. I think it's just, I think you need to separate them and date them separately. Yeah, something's not right. Something's mucked up into coconut. Let's see here. We already talked to Telly today. We can try Dasha. Actually,
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home.
now she right here she is the last character who I played with in the demo that we have not gotten in the main game yet. You'll be surprised who she's voiced by.
She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me?
If you guys ever watched I love her, I love this dork. But yeah, if you've ever watched Hannah Montana, this is Hannah Montana's friend from Hannah Montana.
You can see me. Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah, it's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh.
Right.
Listen to me, Bap. You don't even know my name.
Probably a good place to start. Wait. Let's just double check that. But yeah, sorry I'm doing so many guides. I'm like, I want everyone to love me. Probably a good place to start.
Yes, yes. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
Penelope!
Yay!
I actually think her jacket's really cute. If only real life had guides. Yeah, just like trying to riz somebody up and you just pull out the guide real quick of how to riz them specifically.
Which boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Well, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
Right. Just the pen part of Penelope? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to?
Right.
I'm not dead yet.
You're too cute to be single.
Hell yeah! Wait. What?
I think her name is like Haley Joel Osment or something like that.
It takes a few seconds for your compliment to register with Penelope. A blush overtakes her face from chin to forehead, but she quickly shakes it off.
that was a really funny joke you just said.
Yeah, me too. The scribble hair is really cute. Also, hi, Orchid.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Now, what do you think that means?
Lead with your best asset, that ass.
Exactly. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any
Okay.
advice for me?
Just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
How goes Cell? Cell goes all right. All the stress from when we started stream and I was having tech issues are gone, and I'm having fun just dating stuff in my house.
I have arrived to do battle!
Great stuff!
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Whoa. Right. Love it.
Jennifer Martin. Alright, bye Penelope. There, I've officially met everybody I met in the beginning of the, when I played the demo. Okay. So let's probably wrap up with Telly. I think Telly only had one more to go. Jennifer Martin, not off the top of my head, but maybe if you hummed a few bars. Like, tell me, like, something that they're in that's popular. Telly's been amazing. Yeah, I really like Telly. Telly also feels like a pretty short one, so I think you just talk to him 4 or 5 times and you're done. Okay, she is Empathy. Miss Bellum! Oh, that is a... Okay, I get you. Amy Carrero. Interesting. Okay. Telly?
Telly's vibe is completely off today. You've never seen them so low energy.
Okay,
Oh, hey there, spectator. come to watch my ratings crater?
Actually, I came to watch that community access xylophone show with the old guy.
No go, Bo. They canceled that show. Asshat changed the format, and that was death blow.
I feel like Nightmare is still my choice of those two. But how am I gonna learn the xylophone?
Try the internet, my pet.
Or just our new times every Thursday night from 1:15 a.m. to 5:35 a.m. now on Channel 17. Well, hey there. I'm Gerald Dabrowski, amateur xylophone enthusiast, and you're watching Xylo Fun with Gerald Dabrowski, featuring me. That's right, Gerald Dabrowski.
Gerald Dabrowski. I regret this decision immediately, Tully. I'm sorry.
Well, don't mind my despair. Just pull up a chair.
Okay.
Oh, hell, do whatever you want. I really don't care.
You okay? You don't seem like your usual self.
I'm fine. I'm primo. Now, can we just go watch a show, bro?
Okay, what's on?
Loading programming, optimizing prestige TV, maximizing your fees so it's commercial free.
White knuckle thrillers and serial killers and endless ads for painkillers and... screw it. I'm just too bummed out.
Okay. What's wrong, Telly?
It's over. Smell the odor? That's the entrenched stench of a hostile takeover.
I will say I'm just a sucker for goths, though. That's the big reason.
All the shows got new owners and the studios are in foreclosure.
Actually, that is a big thing just with TV and why TV and like media is bad nowadays. It's not that bad, Telly, promise.
It's all that and worse. Let me show you in verse. No matter what I do, Valdiviflix will always be better. They got all the consumers and they got all the cheddar. I can't compete. I'm obsolete. Someone ought to just yeet me into a shredder.
You're not obsolete. You got lots of great programming.
5,000 channels, 15,000 shows. Yet no one wants any of those. When I was at the height of my powers, people would gather around me for hours and hours. They turn me on and waste a whole day. But between smartphones and streaming, I'm just fading away. Truth is, TV already died a long time ago.
Oh.
And all of us here, we're just basking in the afterglow.
I actually like kind of feel bad for him,
I'm not
actually.
anything anymore. I'm no longer popular. In the end, all I am is an overpriced monitor.
Well, I'm still here and I'm not going anywhere.
Don't even pretend that you care. I've seen you watching Valdiviflix. I'm more than aware.
That's not true, Telly. I prefer you.
Legit, my sweet? Even though I'm obsolete?
TV is more than cable. Why is he stuck so hung up on it? I think it's just because you don't say, like, if you think about it, if you're like, do you want to go watch Netflix? Is what you would say. You wouldn't be like, do you want to go watch TV? People don't go watch TV anymore. People go find something to watch on Netflix or something like that. It's not TV. Well, cable and satellite was TV. It's no longer TV. It's now you go pop a streaming service on and find something. So it's like, it's less him, if that makes sense. I get the vibe that they're going for with it. $5,000 channels and 15,000%.
Spectator, you make quite an impression.
I genuinely, I will say, I actually do kind of miss old TV, like actual live TV. I'd get it more if he was a digibox.
So before
What's
we
a
wrap up
digibox?
this binging session, I hope you don't mind that I'm inclined to make a confession. After all my endless channel surfing, I finally found the absolute greatest spectator around. And from my remote to my speakers to my cathode ray, I want to binge watch with you till we both waste away.
I'll get my eyeballs lubricated. Yeah!
You're the VIP dream that makes this flat screen scream.
Yeah! Well, yeah, what is it? What is a digibox?
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah, what's a digibox? I actually have never heard of those before. Where? Think about the epoch. I love that Damon is in here. All the apocalypse movies where the phone lines are jammed by the collar volume and they announce the how backwards it is now. Honestly, I think a lot of people just wouldn't even know it's the apocalypse. We already romanced the time capsule.
Hey, it's the gnarliest rub around.
Yeah! We romanced him already. Let's celebrate it. I mean, at this point, yeah. I mean, I'm like, finally, something else. The way everything's been going lately, it's been so, ugh. Is it the light switch and that was Lux, would be my guess? Let's see here. Were we close to anybody else? Like, we've talked to a bunch of people recently. Jean-Luc is pretty close, but we need... 30 or... We need to work on our poise. Poise, we need one more smarts, one more empathy, and that's it, actually. Yeah, no, we need 40 poise. Damn. Romance door. What? Hi, Lorano. You need more poise. Your status is gonna get broken a lot. You know what? Valid. Very valid. So she's charm. We needed one more smarts, 20 more poise, one more empathy.
Rest of stream in deep voice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the entire rest of the stream in the deep voice. Nice try, though. We do need 2 more charm, which we could work on to, I mean, just to get Lux, but like, I don't, like I said, turning people from something to something else isn't actually that high of a priority right now. Your poise. Smart. We could do Dolly and Abel and I think maybe Dasha. You need me to work on... all right. I know how to digibox because it was infinitely cheaper than getting a new TV. Like, everyone I knew had satellite TV except for literally, like, my poorest friend who had, like, rabbit ears. And he had, like, 4 channels because I lived in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so for... We need smarts, we need poise. So... No, we know Abel had poise, so we need to check Dasha. If Dasha also has poise, then we'll get their storyline next. I remember when they made it so they required digital converter boxes. Hold it to be adjusted from the ground without climbing on the roof. Interesting. The degree on the wall is nostalgia. It's Lady Memoria. How did I wait? Did I just zone out while scrolling? Wait. Dasha. Dasha. You're poised. Perfect. Okay, let me pull up a guide for them. Dasha and Abel. They everything. Guide. Care. Dasha. Care. Da 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 da. Actually, I think Abel next. Although apparently we are almost done with Dasha, surprisingly. Let's do Abel first.
Hey there. You look like you got a story you're itching to share.
Why is he Joe Cat?
I take it you talked to the captain then, huh?
His name is Timothy, and he is my cat clocks because I always have a ton of cat clocks. Didn't he told me a great story all about a stone?
Oh, heck, I don't like where this is going. Come on now. Oh, this is the last time I confide in that salty son of a gun. Yeah, look, I just... Time spent on me is time I'm not spending on others, right? You remind me of my old rectangular friend. Anyway, you remind me of her. She's a sly one, too. Always trying to get me to focus on myself. I don't think I have much of a choice.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Ow!
It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After all, today we have practice date. Even if it is faked, that is nice to hear. I have not heard these kinds of gentle words in some time. Blin, you are making me blush, which means it is time for subject change! All right, here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me? Ah, yes, the bowling alley. The sound of the ball striking the pins, the shine of the grease upon the floor, the smell of years and years of cigarettes and pizza. Is there any more romantic place? Off we go then, in our imaginations, to the bowling alley. Here we are, at the bowling alley. It is time to rent stylish bowling shoes. We are approaching shoe counter. The clerk looks us both in the eye and asks what we need. What will you do? Yes, very good. No judgment or embarrassment. Feet are only feet after all. It is not the size of the foot, but the amount of ass kicked that counts. Excellent. Simply excellent. It is time to use ancient bowling alley computer to input our names in time-honored bowling custom. What do you put for our names? Oh, yes. Adorable. Sweet. Just lovely. This is excellent move to begin date. You will capture my... the date's heart in no time. We are bowling, and you've just hit strike. How do you react? You kiss me? No, I think I understand. You would dip a strong desk like me? Like I am delicate maiden? Well, it depends on how well the date is going, I guess. I must think about this. Whew. Is it me, or is it hot in this imaginary bowling alley? Please, let us speak of something else. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer.
Chezzy Berber Keezy Berber.
There is always more to learn. We will continue next time. See you again.
Welcome to the Abode of Mysteries, where today we will play the ancient game of chess. First founded as the Indian game known as Chaturanga before the 600s Anno Domini. That's Year of Our Lord Christ! It traveled throughout space and time to reach us today as the most popular board game of all. The game used to have elephants for pieces, but now it's like bishops and stuff. Do you know how to play? That's great! Saves me an explanation. I have the pieces set up right here. You can be white, I'll be black, which means you go first.
No, I was talking. Play. I must have bumped the mute button on the microphone. I'm so sorry. No, he wants us to play normally. That's sad, but I know he likes games. I still love the fact that he has a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like dual disc as his belt. All right, play normally.
This is the style of play that I would categorize as normal. But what if I attacked you, like so?
Parker pushes his knight far out into the playing field, seemingly completely undefended.
Take the knight.
Parker watches your move with a malevolent glee, barking out a triumphant laugh.
Ha! You fell for such a simple opening trap! You think I'm bad at chess? I got a fucking pawn on my goddamn head, bitch!
Parker proceeds to wipe the board with your pieces, outplaying you move after move.
Put back a bishop when he isn't looking.
With an almost practiced ease, you bring a lost bishop out of your pocket and place it back on the board at random. Parker doesn't seem to notice. It looks as if you've gotten away with it.
Do your worst.
Attack using the newly placed bishop.
Oh, my goodness! I didn't notice that was there. No! No!
Checkmate.
I guess I fell for the trap in the end. I can't believe I didn't notice that bishop.
Parker stares at you in silence for a few painfully long moments.
Well, what I love about chess is there's always something new to learn. Congratulations, you win a point toward my love. Still, I will see you next time for an ever so complex game with many of my beloved rules.
All right. I think we got away with cheating. Hooray! If we wanted John Liu, we needed one smarts point too. So, Dolly, maybe? But yeah, this is Timothy time pace. I won't tell if you won't. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I feel like you'd get really unhinged if you found out I cheated. Cheating against Brendan Lee that goes in the book of grudges. I would not cheat against Brendan Lee Mulligan. If I actually got the opportunity to play anything with Brendan Lee Mulligan, I would just cherish the experience, honestly.
Well, say howdy.
Big fan of his.
You look nice today.
All right. God, I have so many guides up. Dolly. Date everything guide. Play. Interaction number 2. Hi, Dolly. Thanks. I've been working on my style. This might be easier. What have you been up to under here?
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading. Some novels, a bit of light research.
Okay. Wait, research? What kind of research?
Mostly abiological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also parsing through archaeological research, mite morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts, the basics.
Oh, wow. Okay, is that a hobby of yours?
Oh, no, sugar. I'm tenured at DIRT.
What's that?
The Domestic Institute of Research and Technology.
You're a college professor?
That's right. I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago.
Why are you dressed like a Playboy bunny then?
Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years?
Wow, that's really impressive.
Well, thank you, sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it.
Glad to hear you're so successful. Because that is her hobby. That makes sense. Teachers aren't paid very well. You know, true. Can you imagine you just go to like some party and then you're like a college student and you go to a party and your professor is just there dressed like a Playboy bunny as entertainment or something? That'd be crazy.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell you. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too.
You mean you're a model?
That's right. I was Miss May in the latest edition of Play Bunny magazine.
Oh, hot for teacher, more than just a pretty face. Extra Miss May. Apple, score a day, fast with the mind of a fast track educator. With the scientist getting dirty. Intimate with her research and the teaching at the Domestic Institute of... Hey, Supreme. Congratulations. We're dating the dust under my couch, who apparently is a college professor and also a part-time adult model.
Thank you.
So you've conquered media and academia. What's next?
That's a good question.
What?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, her? She worked on the Manhattan Project.
I suppose. Well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
Oh, okay. Is that a dust bunny? Yeah, she's a dust bunny. We don't say dirt as a geologist. Technically, I believe she's an archaeologist. We say soil. Technically, she's dust. She's not even dirt. She's a dust bunny, after all. I'm looking for that too, I guess.
I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans. I'm very selective about who I spend my time with.
All right.
And what few others I can let in.
Let in?
That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it. Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
Yeah, because she worked for Dirt. She which is a college apparently, where she's a professor. What are we gonna do?
An expedition of sorts. You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
I'll be there.
See you around.
Which, I mean, as far as like for a dust bunny, calling it dirt, you know, it's dirt in like the less geological sense. It's dirt in like the cleanliness sense. It makes sense, I think. You know, I took geology in high school. They made me lick rocks. It was weird. It was kind of funny though. And also, my teacher was really funny for that class because he was always just like, every time we came up with a new term that he's like, you're gonna giggle at this, so we're all gonna say it as much as you want. And he's just like, this rock has great cleavage. It made us all say stuff like that all the time. It was funny. He's just like, all right, are we done giggling? We're gonna have to say this a lot, so like, tell me about the cleavage of this rock, and if you keep giggling, he'd make you keep doing it until you stop. It was fun. Like I said, he was a really funny guy. The other one was like schist. He made us say schist. Buki Best Fan! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Celvion Legion. I hope you have a cell of a time. Thank you so much. It's incredible. Hi. Hi. But yeah, no, he was a fun teacher. He was always having us do stuff like that. But yeah, one of the but he made me lick a rock at one point as part of the class because there was I can't remember, some type of rock that like you could tell it apart from two types of minerals apart because one will melt with saliva. So he had us lick it and then watch the result. And that was the reason he made us lick rocks. playing Date Everything and was chatting with Jean-Lu. He's so pretty, but how are you? I'm doing good. Actually, we're working on trying to get so that we can date Jean-Lu because we don't have good enough stats yet to finish his storyline. Let's actually, since I already have her pulled up, let's start with Dolly today. But I'm doing good. What? Oh, hold on. Scroll that down slightly. All right. Licking rocks or minerals. People put hydrochloric nubby fingers on those things. I don't remember. I'm just going off of what I remember, dog. Dog? I don't know. I went with dog.
Hey there, honey. I've been waiting for you.
50 sass, 60, poise 30, empathy 7. Yeah, so the big thing is we needed a lot more poise. I remember right?
Ready for our date?
You know it.
That's what I like to hear. Come on.
That's fair. Where are we going?
I'm taking us somewhere just a little bit dangerous.
Nice. I like living on the edge.
Oh, same here. Edges, crevices, you name it.
Okay.
Come on, I'll show you. All right, we made it. Isn't it gorgeous?
Bought the game for Jean-Lu. That's awesome. I actually got the game because I started getting ads for all the voice actors that are in this game, basically. That's how I found out about it. Just like, oh yeah, do you want a dating game where you could date Brendan Lee Mulligan, Matthew Mercer, Steve Blum? And I'm like, wait, all of these people are in this game? And then I get Kira Buckland, Ray DeLees, just kept going on and on with so many famous voice actors. And I'm like, oh, okay. Dolly is she is so pretty. I'm really enjoying this game, honestly. It's really fun. Like, I'll be honest, we have streamed this game for so many times. If this was another, like, if I wasn't enjoying this is the type of game I probably would have dropped after 1 or 2 streams. And we're on like stream 8 or 9 of this game. I think that says a lot, I think.
Dolly gestures expansively, a proud smile on her face.
Where the heck are we?
This is one of Dirt's archaeological research sites.
She puts a finger to her lips, giving you a cheeky wink.
I have access, but it's strictly closed to the public. There's something down here so beautiful, you just have to see it.
You know what? I mean, fair. Good for you, Ibuki. I can't wait.
That's the spirit. They recently discovered a loose floorboard here that contains artifacts from the very first Dustonians that formed in this house almost 80 years ago.
Oh? Dustonians?
Mm-hmm. My ancestors.
But you've been teaching 114 years.
Good catch. Dust years and house years are two very different things. Dust blows around and, unfortunately, apart. So much that there's very little known about our history.
Okay.
But things here have stayed almost entirely intact. We've uncovered some amazing insights into our culture. Transportation systems, bits of clothing, defense against cleaning agents. But most importantly, art.
The Stonian art, huh? That's a new one.
Yep, it's why I brought you here. I wanted to share something with you that was truly one of a kind. I'm sure the excavation in the moonlight is a sight to behold, but it's got nothing on this.
Astounding.
Behold, the unbridled beauty of floorboard painting 195K DMT7.
Okay.
Or as I like to call it, Ancient Ascension.
The Ancient Ascension.
This artwork reminds you a great deal of historical cave paintings you've seen in your art history classes.
Dolly, this is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Thought you'd like it. This is perhaps the oldest known representation of intelligent dust art in the history of the house.
Just my house.
Scholars previously thought most ancient dust beings to be primarily drifters, hunters and gatherers with no real rituals or cultural endeavors beyond basic survival. I hope you'll pardon the pun, but this discovery paints an entirely different picture.
Of course. Wow, why would archaeologists think that?
Hard to say. Academia is a strange place. There's a lot of pride and politics involved. Certain experts don't take kindly to new ideas, especially if it undermines the status quo and whatever theory is currently masquerading as fact.
I find it very fascinating that she is talking so intelligently while dressed like a Playboy bunny. I just find that really funny.
But this discovery is what we in the field like to call undeniable evidence. And this might just rewrite the history of dust bunnies forever.
How so?
These Dustonians, as we're calling them, were unlike any ancient culture we've encountered. All we have in terms of written history is after the cataclysm of the mid-century remodel era.
Oh, from the last time this house was remodeled.
But the flooring here is original, and it's not just the paintings that are remarkable. The artifacts predate all recorded history, and they're way more advanced than we ever thought possible.
Tell me about it, Professor.
Well, not only are there gorgeous shards of pottery, ancient dishware, and dustworks, there's also intricate clothing and jewelry.
I like a nice southern accent.
Especially the velveteen gemstone.
The velveteen gemstone? Go on.
It's a gorgeous necklace with a delicate precious stone pendant on the end. The chain is threaded through a tiny hole in the stone. This particular type of gemstone can't be hammered or carved against the grain. The only way to make such a hole is with a fixed, high-speed, hydro-lubricated drill.
You're telling me these ancient Estonians had a drill gun?
Uh-huh. And there's more. Want to hear more?
I am enraptured.
Let's look at the painting one more time. Tell me what you see.
Looks like they're hunting.
Good eye. Archaeologists have been debating the nature of this painting since its discovery. It's certainly some form of violence, either hunting or war. But look, notice any similarities between the hunters and the prey?
Some of them are transforming?
That's exactly right. Therianthropes on both sides.
They're in what now?
Shapeshifters. I gotta use the academic term, especially when I'm on a site like this.
Shapeshifters?
Now, look one more time.
Wait, so she descends from a tribe of ancient werewolves with drill guns? Wait.
Several of them have spears sticking out of them, and some seem to be bleeding from the nose. But do you see any of the wounded dead or lying on the ground? And do any of the hunters have spears?
No.
They don't, but they do have headdresses, pouches, and above all else,
goblets. Yeah, goblets. I see goblets on there. Yeah, goblets.
Right. It's still a theory. We can't be sure until we do more research, but there is a small and dedicated group of us that think this is the very first example of psychedelic art in the dust world.
Okay. Psychedelic art? What?
Calm down, you'll wake the vacuum.
Oh, what?
Why would an ancient society capable of living a comfortable and fulfilling existence come all the way down here to make their paintings?
Actually, it makes sense that she does not like Hoove.
I believe this was a ceremonial site where shamans guided young warriors and civilians on a spiritual quest near the danger of the vacuum above.
Okay. Prehistoric shroom parties?
These paintings could be a living depiction of what they saw.
Okay. What makes you think there's drugs in those goblets and bags? Have to do with it?
Oh, the bags are very interesting. You can find them depicted all over the world.
Okay.
Ancient Egypt, South America, Turkey. Always carried by bearers of great knowledge. The Anunnaki, Osiris and Isis, Quetzalcoatl.
Okay.
Very strange and compelling.
I'm compelled.
Thought so. The goblet isn't just a goblet, though, is it? Look at the tiny cup attached to the side.
Okay.
You'll find similar vessels in ancient Greece and Scandinavia, where humans took part in drinking from the Kikion during the Eleusinian mysteries and graveyard brew ceremonies.
Okay. Intense lore drop, Professor. I love it.
Glad to hear it. Well, the road to Eleusis is long and windy, sugar.
Note about, hey, I've read that book.
Cute and smart? Well, hot damn.
Hell yeah.
Well, if that wasn't a special first date, I don't know what is. You're really something, you know that? You heard my whole spiel and didn't fall asleep like some of my students.
I had an amazing time.
I'd like to see you again if you'd be so inclined. See where this goes? I know I could use a rest. I'll gather our things and get us back out of here.
All right.
If you want to see me again, just give the old sofa a shove and I'll be waiting. Come on back now, you hear?
Come on back now, you hear? Oh, she's really cute. Also, hi, Skia. All right. We have maybe not a ton of time left, but we have some. So we have to work on Abel and Dasha. And I'm gonna see if I can finish this date before we have to go. Or this day, not date. What?
Ah, you wish to continue going on practice dates with myself?
All right, so we are done with Dolly for a quick second. All right. Yeah, practice dates, Dasha. Can you pick me up?
Here are the potential locations for these dates.
You know what? Strip club.
Well, here we are at Strip Club. I am surprised you have taken me here, but I am open-minded date. I am ready to have a sexy fun. What do you do first?
Order us a round of wings.
Yes, very good. Generous, delicious, spicy, all the notes you want to hit for date. We are off to excellent start. A dancer is coming our way. There is look in her eye that says, I am coming for you, baby. What do you do?
I lean in and tell you you're the most beautiful desk here.
Me? Even with all these beautiful people around you?
You're gorgeous, Dasha.
Beautiful? Gorgeous? Many find my strength intimidating. These are not words Dasha hears often.
Well, it's a damn shame you don't.
Thank you. Well, on with date. Moving on then. The music is pumping, our hearts are racing, we are having good time enjoying the dancers. A woman named Diamond Delight has given us dance that left both of us forever changed. What do you do when it is done?
I lean in and ask you if you'd like to get out of here.
Get out of here? To go somewhere else, perhaps?
By somewhere else, you mean home together, yeah.
Oh, wow. This is very sexy.
Oh, yeah, baby. Call me Rizvion, because I got that Riz going on. Yeah, smooth.
Your imaginary date is very happy. Shame
All right.
It's not real. This date is now over. Give me a moment to cool down, please. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer.
Tristan up the desk.
There is always more to learn.
Boy.
We will continue next time.
See ya.
See you again.
All right, we have one more date with Dasha before she realizes that she liked me the whole time. But that we were actually dating that whole time, just in our imaginations. Oh, and thank you for the care package. Stretchy stretch. Posture check. And hydrate. I think that's so funny. You take her to the strip club just to be like, you are prettier than everyone in here. Let's leave. That's actually like kind of nice. I kind of actually like that as a date. That's so dumb, but I kind of also love it. It's like, hey, I have a special place we're taking you. Where? I'm taking you to see some models or to a strip club or whatever. You get there and she's like, I don't know about this. Well, you know, you get to sit down, you order her a drink and you go, hey, you're prettier than everyone here. Let's leave. Like, that's, I don't know why, but that's such a power move and I kind of love it.
Someone there?
Abel. Yeah, it's me, Abel.
Wasn't expecting to see you here. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful.
All right. It sure is.
Oh, glad you understand. You came at the best time for a talk. Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough.
Abel the stable table.
Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks.
I know what you mean.
There's so god dang many of them, and they're always jumping, crashing around in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much.
I could see Abel and Betty dating. Although, like if I said, we can hook up Abel and Dasha. Those are two we can actually hook up.
And then you got Benoit.
Benoit? What's wrong with Benoit?
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Oh, that one never stops talking about sex. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys.
Are you okay?
Let me get back to work.
That's interesting. That I didn't even get the exact same options as the guide says I was supposed to get there. Strange. Parker Bradley. This is up next.
Today, we will be playing a popular and complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource allocation, worker, placement, and cooperation between players.
Thought it was just Korean. Yeah?
It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England, France, and Belgium called Cream Capitalist.
Okay.
We will both attempt to outproduce the cream that the other is attempting to make. Would you like to hear the rules?
Sure.
I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into excruciating detail about the different rules and sub-rules for each scenario, including the expansions which, as far as you can tell, aren't being used.
I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose?
England!
Ha! That's definitely a bad move. In the Cream Capitalist Championships, England is well known to be at a disadvantage because of the cow wandering exploit. Think of the exploit! Begin!
Parker distributes
okay.
the pieces, a 10-minute process. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them, 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes.
Think about the rules and try to build a strategy.
Though the rules are intricate, they are no match for your intellect and resource-mongering capabilities.
Of course.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
Continue placing your pieces into little piles, unlocking fancier cream skinner machines to skim cream faster. For the cow fields to generate more bulk milk. Fancier cream skinner machines.
You
right?
plug your resources into the slots to unlock fancier cream skimmer centrifuges. Soon, you'll be able to make cream faster than Parker.
I do like the snakes and ladders tattoo. That's really good. I like that.
That's all right. I have more than enough workers for the fermentation process, which you will suffer from.
The turn goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I really hope I get to hear his rant, because apparently Brendan Lee Mulligan improv'd multiple rants that were not written in the game that had to get re-added just because they had him, like, just let him improv sometimes. Because apparently they couldn't stop him, and I want to get one of those rants so bad. I really hope that is in my playthrough.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream.
More resources, building up a large supplier.
Okay, I get the hint. I won't send any burglars your way.
You and Parker seem to be neck and neck in cream production and milk gathering. You've made it to the solstice season, where your respective countries' production will finally be scored.
You want to? Very true.
At turn 14, you see a critical opening.
All your resources into cream skimming on the final term, selling everything else. Yeah. Attempt to outlast his patience. Food milk. Put all your resources into cream. It's all right. That one.
Going all in on the final turn. The race is on.
The race is on.
And in the final turn, you ended up with 96 creamery points to Parker's 94.
Well done! You win! I can't outdo the Milkmaster.
The Milkmaster?
I will see you next time for our relationships. Ultimate dice roll.
Yo! All right, we have one more person for the day, and then we gotta wrap up for the night, probably. Let's see here. Abel, Dolly, Parker, Dasha. I guess we could go talk to Harper again. Harper is poised. I wonder what this do. Wonder what do.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again. A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Okay, hold on. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Okay.
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing. Besides, you both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
They were all guides for stuff, because since we're wrapping up, I don't need any of the guides that are in the way. It's just close them until we get back to Harper.
Stop playing innocent. I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too.
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start.
Oh.
Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you.
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you.
I know, right? A little bit.
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Ah, maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail.
Thank you for your redeem, Coco.
You were loved and appreciated.
Here you go.
Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
That's what happens when you cheat.
Oh, I bet Harper told you all about the imaginary sex I'm having. None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it. Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
You're not gonna start talking about me to me about your relationship, are you?
I wasn't, but since you mentioned it.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place. Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back.
Yeah, pretty much Dirk and Monique, huh?
But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
You sound a little bitter.
Of course I'm fucking bitter. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth.
This dude's Ichigo. No wonder I can hear Espada music in the background of my mind.
You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know Chappie wasn't even his real name? His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie.
Damn, actually, wait. That's really messed up.
She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in.
So what's this about you cheating with the Hanks? That's really what the guide says to say.
Don't tell me you believe her lies. I don't do anything to her, so she has to make things up to get back at me. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper.
I will say he is actually kind of cute. I do think he's kind of cute.
And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed. I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her. When I'm, you know, like this.
Well, so what you're saying is I need to start embracing just having a laundry pile until I get a new personality for my laundry hamper.
She starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing. and she
Harper's
goes
Go
off on me.
Tanks? Wait. That means that she is either Goten or Trunks. That's insane.
It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
That's crazy. She's gonna accuse him. Maybe he should cheat on her.
Ew, what? Why the hell would I do that? If I wanted someone else, I'd leave her. But I don't really... Well, I don't know. I just know I don't want to do that.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom, you know?
Oh my god, what?
She was this giant, gorgeous loom.
Not
one of those corporate stitching machines.
For the record, I wouldn't have actually said that personally. That I would not have picked that. According to the guide for how to take them to like get them to separate, you need to get them to separate first, and then you can mend stuff with both of them because they clearly are not good fits for each other. So, but yeah.
She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
We haven't, so that's where you get your good looks from.
Thank you. She was a beautiful loom. But free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend.
Can't believe we gotta separate Trunks and Ichigo so we can date them both on the side. So technically you can date them together also, I believe. But from everything that I've been reading, it's apparently way harder. Like, we're kind of already committed into doing it this way, but like I could quickly go through this. Different characters. So yeah, no, I can either keep them as one character that is just Harper, or I can separate them into two separate characters. Yeah. All right. So yeah, no, I actually apparently this is like there's no guide for how to get them both at the same time.
She just wanted to be fun mom.
I seen her better as friends than dating. Yeah.
I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now.
Why haven't you seen her?
As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
I feel like for better or worse, she's giving you something more than just love. So what does all the psychobabble have to do with Harp? I have to be so mean to Dirk to get them to break up. I don't... What does all this psycho... I am like 100% on his side. Our poor baby. Do I really have to? You know what? I guess fine. In for a penny, in for a pound. I guess we'll be mean to him. Damn guide.
It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship. I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
All right, we only have to talk to them 2 more times and then they are done. Well, then we have to talk to them each independently, but we can get them broken up in 2 more therapy sessions. But we have to actually start wrapping up for the day, sadly. Because I have to go get to work. I have tomorrow off, so for tomorrow, we will probably be able to stream earlier and have less restrictions on time. So, let's see here. And honestly, like I said, we are making some progress in this game. Like, oh, before I do that, save. Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. Okay, so yeah, I think we're doing pretty solid on the relationships. We have 8 plus 35 is 43 out of 102. We're almost halfway through romancing everybody, and we need to see 30 more people, and I know where I think basically all of them are. And I think a lot of them are doable to just like redo with the candy. But anyway, let's find ourselves someone to raid real quick, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Wonderful. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Um, damn. Okay. Sorry, I looked at the view count. I'm like, that's higher than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so, normally I don't look at view count at all, but I just happened to glance at that and be like, oh, hi. Okay, so let's find ourselves someone to raid. Let's see. Let's just do somebody from Date Everything. I always like rating people who are playing the same thing as me. So Date Everything. Where's Date Everything? Date Everything is still sitting at 2,000 average viewers. I'm so glad people are enjoying this game so much. All right. Find ourselves a VTuber. Hey. Sorry, I'm taking a second. Oh, they're cute. Let's listen to them real quick. No. Accidentally clicked on game. God. You know what? Sure. Uh, All right. So thank you all. Oh, wait. Dang it. I forgot a U. All right. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a cell of a night. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. We are if you'd like to keep up to date on all things Cell, the best place to do so will be in our Discord. You can also check out our socials. It helps if I spell socials correctly. You can check out our socials, but I have videos coming out daily on YouTube and TikTok generally. Although right now I hadn't been posting stuff on YouTube, so I'm kind of waiting for all of the valid videos on YouTube to sort of transfer over, or at least a significant amount of them. Um, we also have a merch store and Patreon if you'd like to support me those ways. Also, we have a throne. If you would like to send me stuff, I have some projects on there for like just trying to get some like fun projects for you guys funded that or at least that I think y'all will enjoy, as well as just stuff for me if you want to just get me something. But then we also have our sponsorship with Advanced GG. You can use code Celvion10 at checkout to get 10% off, and I get 10% of it. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.